morning. Good morning. Hey, Mike. Hey, I normally don't. I normally don't do the weekends, but I've been struggling to stay awake, and I ain't got nothing. But I was like, well, if I'm gonna get out of here, I might as well. Hey, good morning. Good morning. I said, how you doing, Sister Me So Sorry? I said, I might as well get my behind out here and say hello to everybody. It just, um, I don't know. I'm heading up from Florida back to Noonan, Georgia, to head to Louisiana, and just I just needed something to do. I just needed to flap off of the gums for a few minutes. Um, just to get some stuff out of my mind. I'm When I stop today, I'm going to do write some notes out because I'm it's something I want to talk about on Monday, which is kind of dear to me, and it actually happened to me. Um, but yeah, I'm just we just getting down the road, and for all you night owls, that y'all too. Y'all are night owls. I'm an impromptu night owl because I got to get out here and pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? Um, these local runs is kind of taxing, but this is local. But because I have to turn around, it's become a long distance run now because I'm not getting a run back that way, but I still get paid for it. So it's adding to like 900 miles. So far, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. Let me do this. Let me see if let's see here. Ah, dang it! I hit the wrong button. Hold on. Sorry guys. I hit the wrong button, and guess what happened? Oh Jesus! I said they hit the wrong buttons, but hey, let's do this. Make it look a little better. But I'm gonna pull over from in a second and fix it. But yeah, I was just I was just thinking about a few things, and again, I'm stuck on certain people on YouTube, and what the thing is that this kind of bothered me. It's a guy on YouTube. His name is Keith Lee. I talk about him all the time. He came to Atlanta and couldn't get a daggone thing. He couldn't get a meal or whatever, and he had a few spaces. But you know, they people were literally threatening his life. These people were like, "Oh, you shouldn't talk down about black businesses and all this," and they were literally threatening the man's life. Well, he decided he's going to continue his food tour, and he went to Houston, and the man is straight up turning it out and having a good time and doing something with his life. That's the one thing about you know it depends. Everybody's not gonna make it, but every once in a while you got one person that has that that it factor. and he happens to have, you know, that it factor. And because before he became, famous on TikTok, he was a uh, he was a boxer, and he delivered food. He just delivered food, you know, and the guy now he's got like 15 million, followers, and he's making money off of this, and he's helping other people. He's helping other folks. And hold on one second. I pulled over so I could do whatever. Let's see. Let me do this. Invite guest, copy, and we're gonna go back. Sorry, and I'm gonna stop that music because that's getting on my nerves. Let's see. Hold on. Post comment. Paste. Bam. Let's see. Got that. Put that. Okay. All right. And now let me go back over to. I get that music. I'm not used to having music in the background. I thought I'd try it. It Nope. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Early in the morning. There we go. Okay, and let's do this. I'm gonna switch settings. Go to settings, camera, and we're gonna do back. Let's see. I listen to folks. Mike had a better idea. So now, okay. So back to what I was saying. He's been sitting there turning out Houston, and this man done went to all of these like I put up the I dropped the link if anybody wants to come up or whatever. It's up to you. We in the middle of the night, talk to me or whatever. Keep my ass awake so I don't be dead in the morning. But he, it's called the Keith Lee effect. I talk about it all the time, and I get so excited when I hear it. And he's turning out Houston. And I seen this video of a young lady that she moved from Philly down to Houston, and she has like a food car, like a food trailer, and it's parked in a gas station. And she's got a little Instagram or whatever, and Keith Lee showed up, and she took everybody on her adventure to get set up for the Keith Lee effect, because Keith Lee had just dropped the video on her food, and it was rave reviews and so forth. And you don't realize people that love food. I'm an actual foodie. They will fly in. I don't have the money, but like that, to be flying into other countries and stuff like that, or to fly into Houston and do that. But I would love to. But she set herself up like in Atlanta, because I'm an ex-food service. Ex-food service. I know where to go. I know where to get. I could get 20 pounds of 20 or 30 pounds of chicken wings for a certain price. I can I had filet mignon. I cut up the steaks for for Thanksgiving, and I grilled them. On I have a little broiler grill, and I like I had fun with it and everything. I also have a sawzall that I cut up my I like T-bone steaks. I get a big loin and cut them up, and then I come up real thick, and and stuff like I know where to go shopping if I ever wanted to you know actually get a restaurant. But you have to have the gumption, and you have to have the know-how. You have to have it takes a lot. And the man, she went to certain Asian places, and those I've learned right where I live, they're the best places to get certain meats, certain that you know certain things. And they had, like, there's a restaurant. It's called a certain restaurant depot, and all of the Chinese food restaurants in our area go there, and it's open to the public. You could get such deals when you buy your stuff in bulk. You know what I'm saying? You get such deals when you buy yourself stuff in bulk instead of going to like Sam's Club and stuff like that. But it's just so embarrassing how the people in Atlanta were acting. And I don't think it's the original people that were brought up here in Atlanta, because over the years we were like, oh, the Atlanta's the Mecca and all this other stuff, and people flocked here. I came down because I couldn't survive in the north. I just had a hard time. I came down here and it's been struggling for years, and wind up surviving, and things have gotten better and so forth and so on. And like I said, I'm happy where I'm at right now. But you know these restaurants, and this is how we do, especially in Atlanta. Everything got salmon something in it. Everything is salmon something. Everything is fried. Everything is the normal crap. Like, I'm I'm a type 2 diabetic, but I'm not on the deep end of it. But I'm like, sometimes I'll go across from being pre-diabetic to type 2 diabetic, and back and forth. And I have to watch what I eat, even though I haven't been lately. And you can always tell I don't have to look. I don't have to drive up the streets. I don't have to drive the streets and look if I'm in the hood. I can tell you I'm in the hood by going into Walmart or going in the supermarket. I can tell you when I'm in a black neighborhood because there's no healthy food. And we blame everybody else because they don't sell it. But, well, the places aren't going to sell it if you don't eat it and if you don't request it. But you don't see nothing low sugar and big gigantic bags of sugar everywhere. You don't see nothing. There's no diet aisle. Because everybody is, you got to love me. I'm a big, beautiful woman. No, you're big, fat, and obese. Just like I'm big, fat, and obese. So don't say I'm not attacking anybody, because I'm not. I'm just telling it like it is. And sometimes telling it like it is still telling the truth. Well, you shouldn't hurt people's feelings. But guess what? We're killing ourselves off, and we're letting people, we're letting these people where we go buy this stuff, we're letting it happen. Yeah, I like to eat too, but sometimes I like to have some energy. I was just listening to I was just there's a these brothers. They're from England. They're in England, so they broadcast out of England. But they are so hilarious. And they read these tweets and all this. One guy said, one read, he said, "Stop feeding, stop feeding your man because you're giving him energy enough to go cheat on you." And I said, "Oh Lord." I said, Lord, I said, and I listen to them because they're freaking hilarious. They're freaking hilarious. You guys can't see it because the suction cup is blocking it, but I'm passing by. It's the state fair area down here. And it's the Georgia, what is that? Georgia National Fairground. I, I'm gonna, I'm gonna come back down here this summer and see and check it out. See what's it about, and see you know what's going on there. I think that would be cool. And Mike, this is if you see where I'm at right now. I think it's a few miles up, and I'm 200 miles from my house. This is where I got to drive down to when I go to the freaking the auction to pick up stuff that I buy. I got to drive all the way down here. I wish they were closer. I wish it was closer, but this is where I got to go. But it's crazy. 'Cause Charles. He's a night driver. I'll get up early and drive into the day, but I see why he does nights because there ain't nobody out here. Ain't nobody out here. And that's the crazy part of getting it's the crazy part about getting it done and getting down the road. But really, technically, let me see how many miles I got. I'll tell you what, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really? Um, Let me see something here. I'm sitting here dying, and this thing telling me that I've only went drove for an hour. Oh my God! Y'all pray for a brother. oh, oh my God! I've only driven for an hour. Oh, hey, hey! I'm really gonna be crying. But the thing is when I say my man Keith Lee in TikTok, it's the same thing when it comes to YouTube. Don't don't be jealous of someone else's rise or fall or whatever. You don't know what they have been through and what they're going through because see people you don't know, and people are going through certain things out here, and it's really not for the faint of heart. You know what I mean? And I get them daily. I get them daily. When I get the comments, I just hit that hide the remove and hide. From the whatever these people are saying to me because whatever, dude. You know what I mean? Whatever. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out my way through through life and record it. you know what I'm saying? And other than that, y'all be proud of me. I didn't get no monster drinks this morning. I got up. I made me a pot of coffee. I bought some creamer yesterday. No, or was it the day before yesterday? I walked over to Aldi's and got me some sugar-free creamer. And see, that's the thing. Going to a black neighborhood or a you know Latino neighborhood, you're not gonna find sugar free. If it is, it's gonna be a low amount because we don't do it. We don't do it. The doctor sit there and tell you got diabetes. You gotta slow down your sugar. Oh, you're not gonna tell me what to do. Then they cut your foot off. Oh, you're not gonna tell. I might have a Snickers bar. You're not gonna tell me what to do. And then when you ain't got no leg, you're like, oh, woe is me. Well, the doctor told you what to do. but you don't want to listen. And I do it too. I be making up excuses. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, so I'm gonna have this piece of red velvet cake. Uh, you know, then wondering why I got acid reflux, and wondering why my stomach hurt, and wondering why my pants are getting tight again. I'm like, okay, I know why my pants are getting tight again because I'm making excuses for my fat behind. You know what I mean? I'm making excuses. Nah, player, nah, player. You know, but I really need to. I got some push-up bars in the back, still in the box. I need to get out there and start doing it. Right now, I think I probably could do five. No, I think I'm kind of being too extravagant. I probably could do two good push-ups. You get lazy. You get lazy, and I need to start exercising. Maybe some push-ups and some squats, some stuff that I could do out here. And I don't know. I get wore out when the day is done, but you know what I mean. I get wore out when the day is done, and you know, but is not good enough. But I need to really figure it out. I'm trying to figure out why. I know I did more than 1 hour. Seven. Something's wrong with my Zonar. I'm gonna pull over and check because I know I've been driving more than 1 hour because I done did over 100 miles. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Hey, what's up, man? I know. But I'm sitting here dying, bro. I'm I'm freaking dying. So I said, let me get up here and start flapping off in the gums for a minute and say hey to the folks and figure it out. Because my hours are climbing. I'm almost at, um, I'm at what? I'm down to 750. I'm down to 750 right now. 750 left to hit the 3,000 mark. So but boy, you really got to be dedicated. You really, really, really got to be dedicated to the cause of trying to figure this out. Um, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. You know, I was looking, and like I said, I'm not gonna adjust it or whatever. I got those three scrap mowers at $100 a piece. That's $300. I know I'm gonna be outbid, but I'll laugh if I'm not because it's way at the end where by the time they get to this stuff, they're gonna be rushing, and hopefully, I'll get one or two of those mowers for $100 a piece. And but if I don't, I don't. I'm gonna start saving up, and I'm gonna start figuring out another side hustle. Right now, I'm just taking my time, but I'm gonna figure out another side hustle about selling these equipments and stuff like that. It's gonna be a side hustle, uh, you know, and filming it. The wife asked about the plugs. She said they're looking really good, but her version of looking good means that it could be totally whacked out there. But I'm hoping my lawn. I'm hoping it took. I'm hoping the ryegrass that I dropped it starts coming up. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I got a brand new bag of perennial ryegrass that I should have brought home. It's in the truck. I'm passing by Bucky's. Bucky's don't let 18 wheelers come up in there, but Charles love him some Bucky's. I try to tell him they had like a whole row of where you could get barbecue, the woods and apple, and I had oak. But I bought like a thing of apple, and I was really happy with the apple wood. Um, I was really happy with the apple wood, and I was really having fun um, smoking and figuring that stuff out. I was really having fun with that. I see why you like that, Charles. I think that's pretty cool. But I'm trying again to figure out uh what I'm going to set my lawn up for this summer. What's going to be the best feasible way to you know should I go with super sod and have a pallet delivered and chop that up into smaller pieces and distribute that. I could fill my whole lawn up with super sod, and it would only cost me about 300, or just buy these pieces off of Amazon and do that. I don't know. Um, but once this auction finishes and I know I don't have to buy nothing, what I'm gonna do is I got 500 extra bucks coming to me. I'm gonna take that 500 and I'm gonna finish paying off Norma's room for the June cruise, and then I have a few months to pay off mine, and then the June cruise is gonna be ready. Um, about the 15th, I'm gonna pay for the insurance for our January cruise, and then pay the what do you call it, the daggone the gratuities. People don't realize, when you go on these cruises, you pay for the gratuities at the end, but a lot of times it's cheaper to pay for it up front before you get on the boat. And I'm really excited about this smaller boat. We've got inside rooms. We're not rolling bougie this time around, but because that's gonna this cruise gonna make Charles and Cent platinum, and then it's also gonna make Norma platinum, um, which is a different level. I'm still gold. I'm gonna be gold for forever. You know what I mean? But that's okay. I didn't know, folks. Everybody else was cruising a long time before I came into the picture. You know, um, but I'm looking forward to getting back on the water. And the reason behind that is I just, you know, yeah, I love to be home. Yeah, I love to do the yard work, but I done got bougie now. We up to 2 or 3 vacations a year. Yeah, and I'm good with that. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with this because I think and I believe I deserve it. You know, people don't realize that you do more damage to yourself than anybody else could. You know, from not expecting to live a long, long time, then you live longer, to you know, self-esteem. If you grew up in a house where your mama said you wasn't gonna be shit, you ain't shit. Your daddy ain't shit, so that means you ain't shit. Or you know, and see, you don't know what damage that does to a person, and you don't realize. And like, it's just funny. It was said to me, a while back, and it took time for it to manifest, for me to understand. You don't realize you can plant a seed in my head, but it'll be watered later on, and I'll finally understand it. And one of the things that was planted in my head was, you don't realize it took all these years to mess you up. It's going to take all these years to repair you. It's going to take all of this time. It's going to take all of that, all of this struggles. It's going to take all of the it's going to take all of the band-aids and all of the because I can see it. There's one person I can see they suffer, but I'm not going to sit there and say anything because I'm not a counselor. But you can see it. I can sense it a mile away. But just, hey, praying for you. God bless you. You be all right. You know. And we don't realize what people actually, when they're reaching out. You don't realize they could be just reaching out for companionship, even the digital companionship. The digital, this is digital companionship. Ain't none of us other than Charles, because we hang out, but everybody else, I've never met you face to face. I've never shook your hand. I never, but it's a form of 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 companionship and friendship. Uh, and I remember when I first started out, boy, oh my God, doing this, and all you had was a CD player. You put the CD music in. It didn't have the internet, and man, I had a Boost mobile phone, so it was prepaid. So I had to go by, I had to go by Walmart. I had to go by Walmart and get it recharged. And then in certain parts of the country, it wasn't even working. And I remember when I first met Norma, and we were talking, and I just finally had someone that I was dating women that wouldn't stay up with me, wouldn't talk with me, and I would get mad, and then I got to get up, go to work. And then wouldn't talk to me for days. I remember those people. But I wound up meeting this woman that would stay up, and then would feed would feed my need for companionship, would feed my need for understanding. And I'm like, wow, she really cool. And I remember, at one time I had that Boost mobile phone, and I'm driving into Wyoming. No, actually Nebraska. That's where it starts, on 80 in Nebraska, and I shoot, I was losing it, and I'm like, oh man, this woman gonna think this woman gonna think that I'm ghosting her, but I'm in a bad area. I can't talk with her. And I remember, that's when you could, these apps and whatnot. Couldn't talk, but I could send her a text through these apps to say, hey, I still want to talk to you, but I got this cheap Boost mobile phone, and I can't talk, and I apologize, but I can text you. And then I had a load to Montana. It's been a long time since I've been up there, but I had a load to Montana, and it was the same thing. And I was like, I'm sorry, and but I wanna talk with you, and we would be texting and funny. And I remember when um, I got back to town, and she went and got me. She went and put me, you know, she put me on her AT&T, phone, and got me a phone. And I'm gonna say it like this: stupid me I'm thinking she gonna pay for. She didn't mention. Okay, I got your phone. You got to pay the phone bill. Pay the phone bill. I didn't know. I said, wow, this is a wonderful woman. She got a phone for me, and I didn't pay that phone bill for 3 months. And we became officially a couple in the whole 9 yards. And we were on this cruise ship. It was my first cruise, and she came to me in tears because I guess she thought I was using her. And she said, "Why don't you pay your bill?" And talk about talk about humiliate. I was humiliated. It didn't dawn on me. She got me the phone. I need to pay the phone bill. I know that sounds stupid, and I wound up paying both our phone bills for years to come. Now we pay it out of our joint account, so I'm not even gonna sit here and talk like I pay the phone bill. We pay it out of our joint account now. But I remember that, and I was so humiliated, and we never spoke about it again. And but and I should have knew then that she was the one. I should have knew then that she was the one for me. And now she'll call, and I'll be busy, and she's like, hey, I need to talk to my. When she say I need to talk to my husband, means she lonely and wants to talk, and mostly her talks is telling me about work. And I got to listen to this mess, but it's funny, like funny, ha ha. And I know it's the same thing with me talking to y'all right now. Y'all talking to me so I can stay the heck awake. You know what I mean? Getting down this road, figuring things out, and doing what we do. You know what I mean? Just doing what we do. Cause like if I got off this phone call, Chop, what you doing? Nothing. What you doing? Nothing. Where you going? Oh, we finally got a load. Gonna pick it up. What you doing? Oh, I'm heading back to Noonan to get another load. See, because right now, I'm telling you right now, I'm not a stockbroker. But the next, I buy stocks every 2 weeks. I get like $20. I moved over to my account. I'm gonna add another $40. I know it's probably around $60. I'm gonna start buying Kellogg stock again. Cause you know why I'm buying Kellogg stock? Where you think I'm going right now? I'm going back to the warehouse to pick up more Kellogg's, uh, potato chips and cereal and stuff like that. Hey, I'm gonna buy some more stocks in Kellogg. Like y'all listen to you learn. He tell you about stocks, but look, if I know I'm making money from picking up from this company and I'm delivering for this company, and they're sending me back empty to go get some more for this company, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get me some shares in Kellogg. What I need to do, I'm gonna start and uh like right now I think I have 47 shares of Ford. I want to get in my portfolio. Every one I choose, I want to at least get 100 shares of each one. And you know that's another form of whatever. I'm just looking. Again, nothing's gonna be get rich, but I'm just looking for something. Oh boy, I don't know about y'all, but uh, I don't know. I might see. That's why I got stopped. I'll be like, look, I'm trying to stay awake, and and the next thing you know, I start eating, and that ain't good either. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what the heck? Okay. I'm about 16 miles from what? Let's see. 205. I was wondering. I was wondering why has it got me going off this exit at 205? Because that's where I cut across the 16 to go to Noonan. I mean, oh, okay. I was sitting there trying to figure out what the heck, you know. I'll be putting up there. They can't stop walking, but maybe I should put clueless driver. Maybe I should do clueless driver. Boy, if it wasn't for Jesus Christ and His saving grace, boy, I don't know where the heck I'd be. I'll be honest with you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hey, sifting me some soil. I don't know if she's probably still in here, but that's that's what I need. I need me one of them. You know, I need me one of the beanies. Excuse me. One of them caps. You know, I don't know why, but it's always been like that. I gotta have something on my head. If not, I get violently ill. And I don't know. I might stop by Walmart going across, but I don't think Walmart's open yet. It might be. It's 5:29. By the time I get to it, Walmart might be open. You know, scoop myself into the parking lot. I got to get me some stuff for the for my hold on one second. Do 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 do. Brand. Do 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 do. Yo, one of the things that you got to be sneaky around here to exit from certain things, and y'all know what I'm talking about. I had to empty out my That's what I need to do. I need to give me some pine sol and some bleach and a new brush, scrub brush for my portable toilet. It needs to be cleaned off real good, and I need to go ahead and do that because I was behind the truck this morning emptying out certain cargo, and I forgot I was still in Florida, so I'm looking for snakes and alligators and all kind of crap that might pop up and bite me on the backside while I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing. And you know what I'm saying? So, hey, hey, Charles, I ain't got it as quick as you, but I need to go ahead and resupply and get me some cleaning solutions. Maybe a big old container of pine sol, 'cause that pine sol cuts that smell out, but big old container of pine sol and get it done. But I'm not gonna broadcast what I'm doing, but we had to unload some cargo this morning, so I just say it that way so y'all know what I'm talking about. But oh, okay, so I got about 35 miles to the exit, and it's gonna be about 30 miles to Noonan. Okay, so ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. And I'm gonna be early, So hopefully my dropping hook is ready because I didn't want to be. I don't want to wait till the last minute because it might be ready like the last one was. You know what I mean? But hey Mike, if you get a chance, tell what video game platform do you play on? Do you play on Xbox or do you play on Sony? Or do you do like the PC? Because a lot of folks had those really high powered PC video games, that they play on. Where I mean, you gotta have a lot of what the dex. You gotta have a lot of power with your reflex actions and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You gotta have that lot of that reflex. And I want to get into it, but I like the old Halo. The old Halo game where you get to kill all the little munchkin things or whatever. uh, but I can't. I'm hoping Urban comes on today. She didn't. She wasn't on last week, or was she? I need to hear some. I need to hear some Jamaican. I need to hear some Jamaican. Hey, and one of the cruise channels was explaining that in Jamaica, the I guess the government's like a state of emergency because a lot of people have been getting robbed at these cruise ports, and that's kind of got me a little concerned because the main reason I've always wanted to go to Jamaica was I want to have real jerk chicken. And I know it's not going to be at the cruise port. I'm going to have to walk outside the cruise port. I want to go to like a shack, where, guys got dreadlocks and he's cooking that stuff. And what they do is they cook, I don't know if that's bamboo or wood, but they're cooking it over charcoal or wood, but they actually have it. It's not on the grill, but it's on pieces of bamboo above it. And I would like to know what that tastes like. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what that tastes like. I want to have some real Jamaican cuisine. Yeah, I live in the United States, but like what we don't realize is the real way to actually eat a Jamaican beef patty is they put that in between a certain type of soft bun. And then that's how they eat a Jamaican beef patty. Well, I was like, wow, that's crazy. But I would like to do stuff like that. You know, everybody always asks if you ever had or gotten money, what would you do? I would do stuff like I don't know if you ever seen it uh on the travel channel and there's a few guys that I only find them on not on my YouTube, but when I go home, you know, it's set up. I'm on a different algorithm on my TV in my bedroom, but these folks that go out to these food stalls and try these different types of food. That's what I want to do. And they have certain people that you pay will take you to different places, different from different in areas. I want to do that and see it like in certain areas, like Rio and all these other ones. You got to get permission from the local mob leader, or the local. head boss, the local criminal, can I have permission to, come into your area and like the regular folks? And I ain't got no problem with that because I want to know that I'm okay. Because all I want to do is try out different foods and different food stalls. I like to go, to South Korea to try, stuff there. I would like to go, especially go to Japan. Oh my God, the ramen noodles, I would lose my mind. Um, I would like to go to different countries in like their night markets. Some of this stuff is scary because they got their hands all in it. There's some like TikTok video. They got to be making jokes like, "Oh my God, did he wash his hands?" And are they reusing the bottle after someone? I mean, some of this stuff is nasty, but some of this stuff, I would like to try it out. I know Norma would be like, throw her nose up real quick, but that's was something that I would than ha- more than happy to like to try. I think when we were in I had more fun checking out the meats and the vegetables when we went to a Walmart in Costa Rica, and you could see the difference in the meat. You could see the difference in the fresh meat, in the fresh chicken that even had a glow about it. That even when you cooked it, even the rough stuff wasn't as tough as the stuff we have in the United States. And tell me that ain't crazy. Even the tough stuff wasn't as bad as the stuff that we have over here. But it's something to think about. Like when we were driving, you see chickens on the side of the road and people herding skinny cows. They want like blown up and you know and you probably know that animals, that's what they supposed to look like compared to the stuff that we see here in the United States. And that's the scary part. I have acid reflux really bad, but it isn't as bad as when we leave the country. Isn't that crazy? It isn't as bad. And it's crazy how, we're being poisoned. It's crazy how, you know, it's like even the cereals got um, certain food coloring that's cancer causing. You're not even allowed to sell it in other countries. People don't want that mess. People don't want that mess. But we'll buy it and eat it here. Ain't that crazy? We'll buy it and eat it here. Oh boy, let's see how we're doing here. Yeah, I'm kind of wiggly. Hey, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah, I'm kind of wiggling all over the place. Okay, I got to 205. Oh man. Hey, Charles. I can't wait till the sun come up. Boy, I can't wait till the sun come up. I'm sorry. I can't wait till the sun come up. Like the sun will come out tomorrow. Put your bottom dollar. Uh, but hey, so what y'all want for Christmas? You know, I'm really kind of halfway decent this year. I told Norma one thing I wanted, which was um, if she gets it, I'm gonna be good because I'm actually I told her I wasn't gonna get her what she wanted, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna drop the dime on it because I'm still paying for the her anniversary. Jesus, yo, Christmas present gonna be a little bit cheaper this year. Sorry, Christmas present, anniversary present. I got the car. I gotta slow my roll because I be yo. I see that credit card. I just throw it on there. Yo. I'm giving y'all fair warning. Christmas presents. I know Charles. I don't want no present. I be getting you. I get Charles presents because I know he don't want nothing. I get on just get on this motherfucker's nerve. That's why I do that, and I have fun doing it because I already got something in mind for your ass anyway. But it's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a whole lot cheaper. But I know you're gonna use it. See, and it just. But that's the fun of doing something like that. Cause he bought Charles bought Norma a ice. He didn't realize what he was doing. He bought Norma an ice machine because we were in Costa Rica. Norma fell in love with that damn ice machine that they had there. Trust and believe. Thanksgiving and all every day. Norma makes ice bags to take the works for her ice water. Charles bought her ice machine that you pour into as a tabletop thing. She loves that mother. She wears that bitch the f out. That's the funny part. And when you do stuff like that, that you know someone's gonna use what you give them. Because half the time when we go, oh, hey, Merry Christmas, and they say, oh, thank you, I love it, and then they put it back in the box and it goes in the closet. No, I'm gonna give you something I know you're gonna use. I know that you're gonna enjoy, that you're gonna wear the hell out. That's why I ain't gay, but I'll tell you, I'm a professional. I'm. This is probably the last year I can do it if I stay on this dedicated route, unless I go start searching for it myself. But over the last 8 years, I've gotten Norma either Michael Kors or Coach bags. I know, yeah, that's not the end thing, and I know I'm not getting Louis Vuitton. I'm not doing that. But these Michael Kors and Coach bags, I've gotten really good at it, and she's loved the bags that I got her. I actually bought one. No, I ain't, let me stop broadcasting everything. No, I didn't buy nothing. I didn't buy nothing. She might actually listen in, but I've made it every year of a certain Christmas present. I might have to, after this year, I might have to go search them out and might have to pay extra because I'm staying on this side of the country. Normally I get my stuff in the Midwest, in the West, and in California. You know, um, but if I stay on this dedicated, I'm not gonna be going that way. So it is what it is. But she do the typical woman thing. Her pocketbook be like 900 pounds. If we got into a fight or or got robbed, I'd have to snatch her pocketbook and use it as a weapon because that thing has got so much weight to it. And but she loves them. She loves them, and that's one thing that as a Christmas present, I really found enjoyment in doing was looking for you know these presents for her because I mean my first marriage, that ungrateful sob. I mean I got to the point where I said I'll never buy you nothing ever again, and I meant that. And we were married for 20 some change years. I said I'll never buy you nothing again because for my past, she wanted to make sure that she punished me for the rest of my damn life. And I took it because I thought at one point I deserved it. Well, no one deserves to be unhappy. No one deserves to be punished for the rest of their daggone lives. And a lot of times we have to learn, you, I, and everybody else has to learn, when enough is enough. You know what I mean? When enough's enough, when you decide that you've had enough, only you know when it's that time. And when enough's enough, that's it. And there's nothing you can do about it after that. And but I have always wanted to be able to uh, buy a person a gift and know that they're going to use it. Know that, oh wow, oh thank you, and know that they'll never ever use it again. And or know that they'll never ever use it again. Oh, thank you. Yeah, appreciate it. Like, really, really. That's all you can say. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh boy. What is it? Oh, coming up on the scale house. I'm sorry. We ain't seen no scale house in a minute. But yeah, yep. What the heck? Exit 188. Let me move over one. I said I don't need a monster drink, but I don't know. I might have to, if I can find me a spot, pull over, take a nap, and that. Still got the coffee. A little bit left. But I don't know. So what y'all plan on doing today? I know I have a day full of driving down the, on no a day full of on the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again. Something with my friends. I can't wait to be on the road again. Yeah, Jesus. I know. Don't give up a day job. Give up a day job. Oh boy. Well, that's what, and a lot of I've heard a lot of people interviewing that folks that um, do their lives in the middle of the night, have encountered a lot of hours, you know, because they're doing it in the middle of the night. Look at this person on my right. The lane is dwindled down, but you still don't want to slow down. Knucklehead. Let's see. Let's see if the scale house is open. Probably not. Truck bypass way station. Yes, yes. Uh oh. Pilot exit 201. They got some Dunkin' Donuts in there. Wait a minute. Oh, I might be able to go there. Go down the fuel aisle and get me another coffee. Yeah, yeah. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're going to get us another cup of Joe. I mean, or should I just pull over and make my own coffee? Yeah, probably. Who knows? Really do need to clean that cup. Yeah. Got coffee grounds in it. Yeah. Ew. Got coffee grounds in it. I don't know. I don't. What's that? I don't know what I've been told. I don't. But who knows? All right, guys, I'm getting a little delirious, but I think I'm waking up enough because now I'm gonna just be mumbling, and I'll be doing um um. But thanks, guys, for coming in for my little, pop up live in the middle of the morning, early morning pop up live. Appreciate y'all, and thanks for blessing me and helping me wake up a little bit. I might stop at this 21 and just brew me some a new cup of coffee. Save me a little bit of money. Um, I do like the cream that the Dunkin' Donuts has, but I don't know. Maybe I should just go in and pay for it. Who knows? Um, yeah. Either way, I'll just get off at the exit, get me some coffee, and walk around the truck for a minute. I'll be good around 7 when the sun come up, but right now we kind of struggling. We kind of struggling, and but hey, and you can see because these idiots the other truckers are waking up with your high beams and your whatever. Now y'all waking up and you're high beaming the crap out of everybody. Piece of crap. You see them? See how you got the high beams on, and they starting to wake up. But I think I'll just, like I said, go and get me a cup of coffee or brew me one. brother, brother, brother. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Y'all have a blessed Saturday afternoon, and for you vampires, uh, make sure your coffins are upright. Make sure your coffins are upright and in the right position so you can sleep through the day. But y'all have a blessed day. I'll catch y'all later. Deuces.